My nail tech told me I had peasant hands. So I got my revenge at her own wedding. This is a full Reddit story.
My nail tech told me I had peasant hands, so I got my revenge at her own wedding. I'd been going to the same nail salon for 2 years. Brianna was my regular tech, and she was good at her job, but she had this habit of making little comments. At first it was stuff like, "Oh honey, you really need to moisturize more," or "These cuticles are a mess." I just figured that's how nail techs talk, trying to sell you products or whatever. Then one Saturday afternoon, the salon was packed. Brianna was doing my nails while chatting with another client next to us. This woman had perfectly smooth hands with long, natural nails. Brianna kept complimenting her, saying things like, "Your hands are so elegant," and "You must take such good care of them." Then Brianna looked down at my hands and laughed. Not a small laugh either, a loud one that made other people look over. "Girl, compared to hers, you've got peasant hands. Look at these short nails and dry skin. Do you work construction or something?" The other client giggled. I felt my face get hot. I worked as a kindergarten teacher. My hands were normal. I just didn't have time for fancy hand masks and expensive treatments. I paid for my nails, left no tip, and didn't say anything. But I stopped going to that salon. 3 months later, I was at the grocery store when I ran into Brianna in the frozen food aisle. She acted super friendly, like nothing had happened. "Oh my god, where have you been? I've missed you." Then she handed me a wedding invitation. "I'm getting married next month. You should totally come. It's going to be gorgeous. We're doing it at the Riverside Gardens. Full catering, live band, the works. I've been planning this for a year. I don't know why she invited me. Maybe she felt bad. Maybe she just wanted more guests to fill seats. But I took that invitation and told her congratulations. Here's the thing about Riverside Gardens. My best friend Alicia works there as the event coordinator. We've been friends since high school. The week after I got that invitation, Alicia and I met for coffee. I showed her the invite and she rolled her eyes. "Oh yeah, Brianna. She's been a nightmare client. Calls me 5 times a day changing details. Acts like she's royalty or something." That's when Alicia mentioned something interesting. The venue requires all wedding parties to do a final walkthrough 1 week before the event. She's coming in next Tuesday at 2 p.m. She specifically requested I not be there because she wants to bring her own decorator to critique our setup. The plan basically made itself. I asked Alicia what the biggest disaster would be for a wedding at that venue. She said, "Easy, the sprinkler system. If those go off, everything is ruined. The whole lawn gets soaked, decorations destroyed, guests drenched. We had it happen once during a ceremony because someone accidentally hit the manual override switch in the equipment shed." I'm not saying I broke anything, but on Tuesday at 1:45 p.m., I happened to be walking my dog past Riverside Gardens. The equipment shed door was unlocked. There was a red switch labeled manual sprinkler override, and sometimes dogs pull their leashes really hard toward interesting smells near equipment sheds. I left before anything happened. The wedding was the following Saturday. Beautiful sunny day. I wore a nice blue dress and sat in the back row. Brianna looked perfect in her white gown, walking down the aisle. The ceremony started right on time at 4 p.m. The officiant asked if anyone objected to the marriage. Nobody said anything. Then he started the vows. That's when I texted Alicia one word: now. 30 seconds later, every sprinkler on that lawn exploded to life. Not a gentle mist. Full blast industrial sprinklers designed to water 2 acres of grass. Water shot everywhere. Brianna screamed as her dress got drenched. Guests jumped up from their chairs trying to run. The band grabbed their equipment. The cake table collapsed because the legs sank into the suddenly muddy ground. Flowers everywhere just fell apart. Brianna was standing there in the middle of the aisle, completely soaked, mascara running down her face, screaming at the venue staff. Her groom looked confused, trying to shield her with his jacket. The officiant had dropped his papers and they were just floating in puddles. I grabbed my purse and walked to my car. I could still hear Brianna yelling from the parking lot, something about suing the venue and her ruined day. Alicia texted me later that night. "They're threatening to sue, but we have cameras showing no staff touched that switch during the ceremony. Weird malfunction. Insurance will cover the refund." I never responded to Brianna's angry text asking if I'd seen what happened. I just blocked her number and found a new nail salon across town. The tech there complimented my hands on the first visit, said they were perfectly normal and healthy.